Alright, so the final part of my concert experience because I'm tired. Um, by now you've seen the signs that I posted. I had like 5 signs. The first sign said from DC to CT to celebrate my birthday, and I held that up during the first couple of songs or whatever. I didn't really get any responses from the guys, so whatever. Second sign was wanting me up for shots because after the meet and greet, I went back upstairs, where everybody's basically just lollygagging around, doing nothing, um, talking about how their picture went, how they felt. And Dustin came upstairs, and like I said, I think I may have shared this. I can't remember. I'm tired. I'm sorry. But earlier in the day, I tweeted Dustin about shots, thanks to Ashley. And so when he came upstairs, I took a picture with him. Picture is really cute. And somebody on my timeline, like on the Adult Rushers Inc. timeline, said that Dustin and I look really cute together. Awkward. Dustin is really cool though. So I don't think we look cute together. Like, oh my god, you look so cute. But I think like we just look really chill together. Like, yeah, what up? Let's take this picture. Let's go for drinks. I don't know. But after we took the picture, I approached him again, and I frankly told him that he should let me buy him a drink. Like I said, 29, I can do whatever I want. No one's my mom. My mom probably would have thought that was cool. So why not? Let's have a drink together. And honestly, one of those things that I've probably ever wanted to do with Big Time Rush, besides the obvious, is to drink with them because they're not as young as people think they are. Excuse me. They're not as young as people think they are. So I wanted to have a drink with them. Like, let's get shots together. It's my birthday. Let's do whatever. But Dustin, respectfully declined because he was working and he couldn't do that. Which is cool, but I would love to one day, like, buy Dustin in the guy shots. Sorry. The third sign said it was basically for like nobody's around doing an acoustic set. And it said, Logan, we can do it like nobody's around. It's one of those awkward, uncomfortable signs. I'll probably receive hate for it, but what you gonna do? Get upset? Okay. Do you, shawty? Logan saw the sign and, he's singing a song or whatever. And I'm gonna keep yawning because I'm really sleepy. But he saw the sign and he smirked like he wanted to laugh. And it was so obvious that he wanted to laugh. But he couldn't because he's in the middle of singing. And so he turned his head away and he's singing the song. And, I'm here. But he's looking like everywhere but here. And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Like, he looked like he wanted to laugh so hard. But he couldn't. And Carlos saw the sign and Carlos raised the eyebrow or whatever towards it. But when they sung the chorus, because everybody knows the chorus actually does say we can do it like nobody's around, I just put Logan in front of it. So Logan, we can do it like nobody's around and make it sound suggestive. But when Carlos sang it, it was as if it was like, oh, okay, I get where she's going or whatever. So that was really a cool moment. the guys ended up interacting with me. I didn't really get a huge James response during the show. That's not bad. I got, I got several Logan responses. I even think that during the meet and greet, like, he noticed me, but I'm short, and the person who was in front of me was really tall, so, he couldn't really pick me. And my question was so amazing. Y'all want to know my question? My question was, not that I would ever stop loving you all, but if I just so happen to stop loving you, how can you make me love you again? So that was my question. But I didn't get picked. All the questions that were... excuse me, all the questions that were asked was really great. And, I had fun with those questions. Like, the responses was amazing. In the next couple of days, just continue to listen out for something that I might have as far as the sound check. But I had gotten responses during Worldwide. Carlos noticed me. Like I said, I was wearing a crown the whole entire time. Oh God, the cat is asleep on the cable box. But I want y'all to see her, though. That's really cute. Hold on, let me see if I can do that. Y'all see her? Mia! Y'all see her? Look. Mia! Mia! She's looking at me like she can't leave me alone. But, yeah, so, during Worldwide, Carlos noticed me, and, like, he pointed and he waved, and Kendall noticed me, he waved at me. So that was really cool. Logan had seen me a couple of times, whatever. Like I said, I didn't get a really huge response from James. The next sign said, if your heart's calling, I'll gladly answer. And I held it up during confetti falling. I have never, and I may have to do a vlog on confetti falling. If you have covered the whole story with me and the crush, you know that confetti falling is one of those songs that make me think about him a lot. So Confetti Falling is one of those songs. Confetti Falling is my favorite song off this album. It really is up there with Nothing Even Matters, as far as my all-time favorite songs. Oh, I'm so sorry I keep yawning, y'all. So, I had to struggle not to get extremely emotional during Confetti Falling because, and I'm about to get emotional now, this song is so beautiful, especially as, coming from someone who has experienced love and gotten that chance to not even just be in love, but just love somebody and experience the emotions that come with love, and even dealing with the person who I really like. Caring for him feels like confetti falling. It's as much as he makes me want to strangle him sometimes. It's this beauty and the emotions and the feelings that I have for him. And so, it's a powerful song for me. And I held up the sign, and Kendall, I wanted Logan to see it, but Kendall saw it, hence creating what I am calling a Kendall situation. That's the ship name for Kendall and I guess. But, he saw it and he sang the song to me, so it was really nice. And the final sign said, "See you in Toledo," because Sharon is about to do the Baltimore show next Friday. Um, I'm doing 2 more shows this year. I'm doing Toledo, and I'm doing the show the day after. I'm calling it the Cleveland show, but it's like the Chatting something Falls show. I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm too tired. Um, through it all, the people that I met Valerie, also known as Hindapinna on Twitter, or I think it's Raz Official on Instagram. I mean, no, not Instagram, Tumblr. Raz Official on Tumblr. I met her. I think it's Dude Amanda. I didn't really introduce myself to her. Jocelyn and her friend. Like I said, I don't really know Tumblr famous people. I really don't. Not being funny, I really don't care about Tumblr famous people because, first and foremost, I don't understand what constitutes as making you Tumblr famous. I don't know. But I met some really cool people. My meet and greet was amazing. Like I said, I'm still afraid of how my picture will come out. But Logan really made the night. Like, as coming from, and I explained this to Sharon, and I explained this to my best friend Shauna, the one who you all heard in the last 2 videos, or the very first video. To have someone who you really like, who you really care for, compliment you. You know, Maslow called me a princess, and you know that's a beautiful thing. And you know, Kendall thought I was only 22, and I get that I look young all the time. The guy that I like, y'all know who I'm talking about. He thought I was 18 when we first met each other. So I get that I'm young a lot. But Big Time Rush, a member of Big Time Rush, thought that I was only 22. And when I mentioned how old I was, Logan said 29 and looking fine. And Kendall was like 22. And I'm like, 29? He's like, 22. So in my head, it's like he went from asking, "Are you 29?" to telling me no. He went from asking, "Are you 22?" to basically telling me, "No, you're 22. Stop it." So, like I said, it was really cool or whatever. If I can change one thing about my meet and greet, it will probably be 2 things, honestly. The 2 things that I would change is how security treats the fans as far as, okay, 1, 2, 3, next person. 1, 2, 3, next person. I would change that. And I would change the fact that I didn't get that chance to do the pose I wanted to do. And it's because even I went straight for Logan. I would have wanted that chance to hug all 4 guys because everyone says, "Oh, you have to experience Carlos's hug, or you have to experience James' hug, or you have to experience the Logan hug, and you have to experience Kendall's hug." And I feel like this happened for me when I went straight for Logan and tuned out everybody else because I knew that I was going to be rushed. It felt as if, "Hello, ma'am, I'm sorry, I'm talking to the cat. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go to sleep." She's scratching. Look, y'all. She's scratching on it. Look at her. Look at her. Like, what cat? Yeah, do your cat sleeps on a cable box under the television? Yes, they are looking at you. Now she looks mad like, yo, you really recorded me? But, you want that chance because it feels like you're almost sort of kind of being rude. Like, in my instance, James is saying, well, hello, princess, and I go straight for Logan. And I'm, in the back of my mind, I'm like, James probably thinks like, damn, this, she couldn't even say hello to me. Like, and that's what it comes off as. And I hate that. Like, you're rushing my experience, and we pay so much money to meet our idols, what some people say. But I say to meet people who have, hello? Damn cat. To meet people who have changed our lives. And you're rushing me. And it's not fair. And it irks me. It pisses me off. The second thing is the whole pose thing, because it wasn't the pose I wanted. In Sharon's picture, the security guard, his name is James, but the security guard, James, is directing her to do a Corrigan picture, if I'm not mistaken. And she wanted a, Jarlos picture. And so she's trying to maneuver herself to go towards James and Carlos, but the security guard is trying to put her between Carlos and Logan. And like I said, that's the only two things that I will probably change. Other than that, I had a great time. I don't know. And the guys are saying, after the show, they'll still tour as BTR. And we don't know that for sure. Oh, so now you're going to come over here next to me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm sorry, I need to get the cat. Come here. Now she runs away. She just rubbed up against me. But we don't know what's in the future for Big Time Rush. We don't know if this is the last. We don't know what'll happen. And you want to savor those memories. It's kind of like James's part and Like Nobody's Around. In the future from now, you'll find yourself thinking about these memories. And you want them to last. And security rushes things, so you don't. You have memories, but they're not what you want, because in some instances the bad always outweighs the good. So that's basically my experience. I can't fault the guys at all. I can't dislike BTR for anything. I can't be upset with them because they want to get to know their fans, and it's like, and I experienced this when I did the whole Fearless Hills 24/7 signing, where Carlos wanted to ask me a question, but security's like, oh, okay, thank you, ma'am. And Carlos is asking me a question. No, you can do whatever you want to say to me, but Carlos is asking me, is he going to see me again during this tour? Yes, you are, and I'm going to make sure he knows this. And he's asking me my favorite song, or Kendall wants to know, what happened in Virginia Beach, and why he didn't get his glass or his cup that I gave Logan. Or Logan wants to know, why am I all the way up in Pennsylvania to see them, and telling me not to stop delivering my good morning tweets. And James wants to hear me, compliment his voice and my suggestion as far as them performing Mirrors, like the Mirrors cover that he did with that group. Don't ask me the name. I don't know. I'm sorry. But security always rushes us and they don't understand. And at times I wish that they could put themselves in our shoes to be able to experience what we feel. I'm done for tonight. Like, I think I've made myself upset. Come here, cat. The world wants to see you. Keep rubbing up against me. Look. Come on, Mia. Look. Look, Mama. Look. This is Mama Mia. You gonna look at the camera? No? You don't wanna look at the camera? Look, look, look. Look at the camera. There you go. Say bye-bye. Okay. But you want that chance to say whatever, do whatever. And security snatches it away. It's not fun. All in all, I had a great experience. So, I have memories that will last me. I have a picture that, although I'm afraid to see it, things happen for a reason. So whatever happens, happens. Have fun at your shows if you're going. And that's my experience. Love you all.